введение цензурных ограничений в интернете и, если возможно, вашу личную. Спасибо.
Да. Интернет – это только инструмент решения важных народно-хозяйственных, социальных проблем. Это возможность общения, возможность самовыражения. Это инструмент повышения и качества жизни, информационной обеспеченности общества. Правда, основные ресурсы находятся не в наших руках, а за бугором, точнее за океаном. И именно это вызывает озабоченность некоторых спецслужб, имея в виду возможность использования этих ресурсов в интересах, противоречащих интересам общества и государства. Но, повторяю, это их озабоченность. Что касается моего личного мнения, как вы спросили, не считаю возможным что-либо ограничивать.
You saw that there were aliens there. Would you tell us?
Yeah.
You would.
What do we know? We know now we live in an ever-expanding universe. We know that there are billions of stars and planets literally out there, and the universe is getting bigger. We know from our fancy telescopes that just in the last 2 years, more than 20 planets have been identified outside our solar system that seem to be far enough away from their suns and dense enough that they might be able to support some form of life. So it makes it increasingly less likely that we're alone.
Oh, you're trying to give me a hint that there are aliens.
I'm trying to tell you I don't know. I'm trying.
U.S. presidents are on record talking about the UFO mystery.
Yeah, Presidents Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan both had UFO sightings of their own, but the current presidential campaign might be the first in which UFO disclosure has been championed by a major party candidate. During a recent campaign stop in Las Vegas, the campaign manager for Hillary Clinton told Politics Now host Steve Sebelius that his candidate will try to get to the bottom of the UFO question. George Knapp has that story.
John Podesta has always been a strong advocate for declassification of government files in general and UFO files in particular. As White House Chief of Staff for Bill Clinton, Podesta helped declassify hundreds of millions of documents, but if there were UFO secrets being held somewhere, they eluded even the president. Podesta returned to the White House as an advisor to President Obama, and on the day he left that job, he sent out a tweet saying his biggest disappointment was the failure to uncover the UFO files. These days, Podesta has the ear of another potential president. He's running the campaign for Hillary Clinton and made it clear to political reporter Steve Sebelius that the UFO question has been discussed.
I've talked to Hillary about that. It's just a little bit of a cause of mine, which is that people really want to know what the government knows, and there are still classified files that could be declassified.
It wasn't an offhand remark. Podesta has encouraged journalists to ask his candidate about UFOs, and a few have done so. Mrs. Clinton told a New Hampshire newspaper she intends to get to the bottom of the UFO mystery, thinks it's possible the planet may have been visited, and would consider creating a task force to investigate Nevada's Area 51 military base, which became a center of UFO attention more than 25 years ago because of reports that aired on KLAS TV. CNN characterized Mrs. Clinton's remarks as jokes, but Podesta makes it clear he and his candidate are serious.
I think I've convinced her that we need an effort to kind of go look at that and declassify as much as we can so that people have their legitimate questions answered and more attention and more discussion about unexplained aerial phenomena can happen without people who are in public life who are serious about this being ridiculed
The Clintons know firsthand how the UFO topic invites ridicule. Anyone remember the frequent tabloid headlines during the Clinton presidency? Hillary adopts alien baby, space alien endorses bill. And more recently, conspiracy theorists have suggested there are UFO secrets hidden in Mrs. Clinton's private emails. It comes with the territory.
I come in for, I guess, my fair share of people, raising questions about whether I'm off my rocker. But I've been a long time advocate of declassification of records.
And he basically ended one of his speeches by saying, not only can the public handle it, but we should do it because it's the law.
Huffington Post writer Lee Spiegel has followed the UFO debate since the late 70s. He notes that Podesta has been way out in front on UFO disclosure.
I think it's time to open the books.
In speeches at places like the National Press Club. In the mid-90s, the Clintons were lobbied by billionaire Lawrence Rockefeller to end UFO secrecy. Mrs. Clinton was photographed with Rockefeller while holding a book titled Are We Alone? The Implications of Discovery of ET Life. Bill Clinton has made public statements confirming that he tried to get to the bottom of UFO issues while in office.
So first I had people go look at the records on Area 51 to make sure there was no alien down there.
The government's interest in UFOs officially ended with the closure of Project Blue Book in 1969, but the suspicion remains that unexplained encounters involving national security are still being studied by someone. Podesta suspects that someone is holding on to a large cache of UFO files. Lee Spiegel says several whistleblowers have surfaced over the years, including the late lunar astronaut Dr. Edgar Mitchell, who say that secrets are still being kept.
There are military people coming forward now saying the government never did stop investigating UFOs, and we need to grow up to that.
We can see what's going on here in Nevada.
George Dabney, News Now.
Among the group that created the Anunnaki, or F-Book, which is now hypnotherapy, there was an archbishop from Los Angeles by the name of Mike McIntyre. McIntyre had been invited to be president, but they let these guys scare the shit out of everybody with their technology. And they talked to him. The two hovered over the runway for 2 days. Just never landed. I mean, no legs or nothing. They just hovered over the thing. It's all on film. But the other guys come out, landed right in front of the hangar, got out, shook hands or whatever. I don't know what the hell they did. McIntyre was president because I'd been invited. Well, after it was all over with, after the second day, the guys get back in the ship.
Dad, what's my punishment? And I was like, Jaden, do not. So he looks, and, Barack is talking about this situation Rome, and Jaden says, excuse me, Mr. President. And I was like, hey, Barack, man, hey, listen, Jaden. And Barack said, don't tell me. And in perfect form, like, this is why he's the president, he stopped and looked at Jaden and said, the aliens, right? And I was like, oh, shoot. And he said, okay, I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of extraterrestrials, but I can tell you if there had been a top secret meeting and if there would have had to have been a discussion about it, it would have taken place in this room.
Oh!
And Jaden was like,
That's big.
he's like, I told you, Dad, I told you.
Senator, former Minister of National Defense for Canada. I served in 3 governments during a total of 23 and a half years as a member of Parliament. While I was Minister of National Defense, I had sighting reports of UFOs that at least 4 species had been visiting Earth for thousands of years. And this is my own view at this stage as well. And I said, UFOs are as real as the airplanes flying overhead. That gave me the dubious distinction of being the first person of cabinet rank in the G8 group of countries to say so unequivocally.
The moment I was inaugurated, my hand would just, it'd still be hot from touching the Bible, and I would immediately race to wherever they have the files about Area 51 and the UFOs, and I go through everything to find out what happened.
Right.
Did you do that?
That's why you will not be president. Because that's the first thing that you would do.
It's at the
The
top of
aliens
my
won't
list.
let it happen. You reveal all their secrets. They exercise strict control over us.
Now, you know, there are a lot of people that are going to examine your facial expressions here, every twitch.
And I named 5 different species here. I'm aware of more now. As a matter of fact, I saw a document just a few days ago that mentioned 20. And I think you, Mr. Chairman, were interested in some of the places they might come from. And I have in here Zeta Reticuli, R-E-T-I-C-U-L-I, Reticuli, Pleiades, Orion, Andromeda, and the Altair star systems. So, I don't think we can any more refer them to them as they, because they're not an amorphous mass. They're different species, and consequently may have different agendas. I don't think we can say that they all have the same agenda any more than we can say that the United States, China, and Russia have the same agenda. Our real interests may be very similar, but as of now, our perceived interests are still quite far apart. One more observation before I begin what I want to say, and that is that we spent quite a bit of time talking about the 66-year-old cadavers, and I was glad to have Linda this morning finally say that there are live ETs on Earth at this present time, and at least 2 of them probably working with the United States government.
Our citizens. It's a word that doesn't just describe our nationality or our legal status. It describes the way we're made.
And at least 2 of them probably working with the United States government.
Economic growth requires a balanced approach to deficit reduction, with spending cuts and revenue, and with everybody doing their fair share. There's Jezeline.
And at least 2 of them probably working with the United States government.
Among the group that created the Anunnaki, or Epsilon, which is now Jupiter, there was an archbishop from Los Angeles by the name of Mike McIntyre. McIntyre had been invited
first question you have to ask is how many species are there? And I used to think there were, between 2 and 12. And astronaut Edgar Mitchell came to Toronto a few years ago and had dinner with us. Agreed that was somewhere between 2 and 12. But the latest report that I'm getting, various sources, are that there are 3 different species, and some of them look just like us. Down the street. That's one. And they're what we call the Nordic birds. Those peninsula plates. We're actually working with the United States Air Force in Nevada. They're able to get away with that. They had a couple of their ladies dressed as guns went into Las Vegas to shop. They were detected. And I have a friend who is one of the men on the Walker Street, somebody who would recognize that they were different, and he did. So they're those kind of, and they're the short rays, as they're called. And they're the ones that you see most in the cartoons.
Sin más. Gracias por su tiempo. Si el vídeo te gustó, dale like, suscríbete, y no te pierdas el próximo videoprograma de Buscando el Porqué. Y recuerden, guarden solo buenos recuerdos en sus pensaderos.